Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It has been a while. Today, I am going to be doing a TBR swap with two of my friends here, Ian the Reader and Jordan Reads, or Jordan's Ghost, depending on what she's feeling today. Both of you have been on my channel plenty of times, but say hi to the lovely folks. And you guys excited for making me suffer, I'm sure?
Ian,
I think I'm gonna be. I have just a bad feeling. Oh, okay, yeah. Hi, I'm Ian from the channel Ian the Reader. If you agree with Kyle's opinions on books, you should probably avoid my channel because
No. Ian and I agree on a lot of things. It's just the things that we disagree on are like polar opposites. Mainly Stephen King. It feels like we're just
a lot of Stephen King.
Almost opposites on King. We both didn't like Never Flinch though. So there is that.
Who did like Never Flinch is the real question.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Stephen King, I think.
I feel like there's been a few in there though that you guys are like, "What do you mean you hated it?" I love it.
It's the constant. Yeah. Yes.
I'm Jordan. From Jordan Reads. That has had like 2 videos in the past 2 years, but here we are. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually very nervous. I'm excited for what you guys give to me, but I'm so nervous for you guys being like, "Why would you pick this book for me?"
So this started because Ian really wanted me to do it for him. And then we were like, why don't we make this a whole group thing? So we were going to get the other ghost we know, tall guy Alex. But we just couldn't we couldn't talk to him loud enough so he could hear us. He's just so tall. So we couldn't rope him in.
Delay. It's the delay. Like,
there's a lag.
Him, like 2 years later. And so like a month from now, he's going to be like, oh yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah. You know,
I will say I did talk to him today because he texted me and asked me what Zelda games I've played. And I did tell him I would not. I said I wouldn't give information without baby pictures, so I did get baby pictures. So.
That's exciting. Yeah. Yeah, that's a cute baby. So anyway, we are going to each pick 2 books for each other. And we're not doing this on like any like strict timeline. Like it's not like we have to read it in a month or something, but like, you know, we're going to kind of reasonably soon. And then we will reconvene when we're done or when Ian DNFs my picks. And and then we will
audiobooks, man, I'm good.
And we will discuss them. I know in the past I have done some where it's like more ranked, where it's like, you know, we're keeping score and stuff. We're not really, it's not super competition, but like there's bragging rights of just, you know, if Ian or Jordan, you know, just clear winners, clear losers, that kind of thing. But so without further ado, I figured we would do 1 each for each other, like in a circle, just to kind of keep it going that way until we each have picked 2 for each other. So Ian, do you want to go first? And you can choose, like, I mean, you can just choose Jordan if you want to keep it going in a circle, but you can choose whoever you want to choose one for first.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'll give Jordan one of your books. So okay, Jordan. So first of all, I do want to say like Goodreads is so confusing. Yeah. Sometimes like there were a couple of books I was like, I know you guys have read these books, but they're on your want to read because of giveaways. So we've all prepared at least a couple backups, I think, right?
Yeah. I have 4 for each of you. So if you guys have read it, I'm ready.
Technically, I only have 3 for Jordan, but it'll be fine.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so my first pick for you, Jordan, and I'm kind of surprised you hadn't read this yet. So if you have read it, then don't reread it.
All right.
The book is Vicious by V.E. Schwab.
I haven't read it.
Okay. Very cool. So this is a super good book. I really like it. I've actually read it twice. Do you know? I'm sure you've heard of it.
I've heard of it, and I think I actually tried to read it at one point, but like I didn't DNF it because it was like I didn't have time at the time or something. I put it down. So I've read like 0% of it.
Exactly, Evie.
Yes,
exactly.
Correct.
Wow. That's hilarious.
I wouldn't have expected that choice.
So this is really fun. It really. I'm trying to cater to y'all's tastes as best I can. And so, like, of the books that I have read and enjoyed, I'm like, I have a good feeling Jordan might like this one. Same goes for my other one. I have, like, a couple that I just want to shove on you guys to read, though. So we'll see what I end up picking. But, yeah, this is really good. It's, like, anti-heroes experiment. These guys like think that they can become extraordinaries by like having near-death experiences, and there's like a past and present timeline all kind of converging to have this story of anti-heroes. So it's a good one. I like it.
Sweet. I'm excited.
Have you read any V.E. Schwab, Jordan?
Yeah, I've read whatever that series is with the different Londons.
Different Shade of Magic?
Yeah. And then I've read Addie LaRue.
Oh, nice.
And then
Okay, Jordan, do you want to pick one?
Sure.
How did you feel about it?
How did I feel about what? I think Ian's got a lag.
The V.E. Schwab books you've read?
I did like them. The Shades of Magic one, I liked, not loved. I did love Addie LaRue. I feel like Addie LaRue is one that people either loved or hated. I loved it, so I'm excited. I feel like I'm missing a V.E. Schwab book I feel like I'm missing one that I've read before, but those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head.
I've read she had like that novellas. I'm blanking on them, but somebody told me what they were, but they were fine. And I have Addie LaRue, so.
I don't know if you'll like Addie LaRue. I loved it. Yeah, I don't know if you would
I'm a little mixed. So, okay, my barometer is that Jake. What are you doing, Ian? What is this? Why are you sideways?
This is not good. This is not good. This is so chaotic. My computer has been going so slow today, and so I was like, I'm just gonna switch to my phone, but I did it in the worst possible way.
Okay. So, I will say I can immediately feel that it's better. Like it was for sure you. I was worried it was me, but okay.
No, yeah, it was definitely me. I was like, I don't know how to fix this, so here we are.
All right. That noise will haunt my dreams.
Sorry.
Okay, where we at? So we kind of switched here, but Jordan, do you want to go next? And
yeah, sure. I guess I'll do one for you, Kyle. I finished this book yesterday, and it changed my entire outlook on my whole life. And I think you're gonna like it. It's called Being Mortal by I'm gonna butcher the name, by Atul Gawande. It's a nonfiction book. It is all about.
I've read him before, but I think it was like the Checklist Manifesto or something like that. Yeah, I haven't read Being Mortal, but it is something that I'm interested in. So I've just read the Checklist Manifesto from him.
Okay.
All right. That's a good pick. Yeah, solid pick.
Yeah. I was worried about picking a nonfiction book, but I do know you and I like a lot of the same nonfiction, so I think you're gonna like it.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I remember liking the Checklist Manifesto. Like it was one of those like simple, like you're like, oh yeah, making a checklist is a good idea, but it kind of explained how it like revolutionized his hospital by like making sure that everybody did a checklist and how big of a difference that made. And I just thought that was interesting. So I've had a positive experience with him before.
Sweet. I'm glad.
Ben has read it.
I almost picked a nonfiction for you too, Kyle, but I felt so like unworthy to pick nonfiction for you guys.
Oh, come on.
You guys have read so much more nonfiction than me, so I was like, nah.
No, it would have been fine. I would have liked to have seen your nonfiction picks. Let me pull up mine again. So, all right. So I'm going to go and I'm going to actually pick one for for Ian first, because I have a story, which is that I was like, Jordan's going to love this book. I'm going to pick this. This is going to be great. And then last night, Ian messaged me being like, Kyle, you picked both of the books I was going to pick for you and read them this month. Good thing I double checked. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that I know what Jordan and Ian have read recently, because I looked. I'm like, I should recheck. And Jordan had read this book. I was like, damn it. But I was like, you know what? Ian hasn't read it. So I will give it to Ian instead, so I can proselytize about this book. And that book is Windhaven by George R. R. Martin and Lisa Tuttle.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially my book of the year, so like I had to get it in there somewhere. And I feel like it's so underread. Like everybody reads The Song of Ice and Fire, and Windhaven is great. Jordan didn't give it enough stars, but that's okay.
I did like it.
Right?
Yeah,
I think so. I did like it. I think
can't believe you didn't talk to me about reading it. How dare you?
Well, I did read it because you read it, so but I should have told you.
Yeah,
100%. Well, I'm excited about that. You've got me reading a bunch of Game of Thrones, not Game of Thrones, George R. R. Martin stuff. I thought you were going to pick Clash of Kings for me to read by him, though, because I still haven't read.
So that was my initial, like, but when we decided to do this, I was like, Clash of Kings, bam, bam, done. But I am nothing if not considerate. And I know you've been slumping a little bit. And, you know, I also think, like, Clash of Kings is the one I would have to pick because you've read Game of Thrones, but I feel like you would want to reread Game of Thrones, which puts 2 like 900-page books on your TBR. And they fly once you start them. But the idea of starting them, you're a mood reader. I was like, I'm not going to do that to you.
That's very generous.
and like if he were to pick Clash of Kings and then I give you both of the next Malazan books, then
yeah.
That's not funny.
Honestly, my friends are all terrible. Like, Evie didn't talk to me about reading Night of the Seven Kingdoms. You know, I am the Martin stan. I am going to Seattle just to meet Martin, and certainly for not any other reasons, like hanging out with friends or seeing other authors. So
it's absurd.
Yeah, when are you gonna come to New York for no friends but come see some author? They come here all the time.
You know what? Unfortunately, George is just the guy. He's the only one. So
That's fair.
You snooze, you lose. So yeah, Ian, I think you'll like it. I think it's a really good book, and it has a lot of depth, but also isn't too long. So that's nice. And there's an audiobook for this one.
And the audiobook is good. The audiobook
is good. The sole requirement for me is that it has an audiobook now, as I've discovered about myself. So yeah, okay. I'm excited about this. I actually randomly picked up a physical copy of this at a library sale like a month ago. So if I do want to physically read it, then I have it available. So there's that. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Ian, it's your go.
Who am I picking? Well, for you, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Kyle, for you, I know that you like can handle a tough read, and this is a book that like I don't really recommend to everybody because of the content, but I think you'll be fine. And I really want you to read more from this author, so I chose The River is Waiting by Wally Lamb. You haven't read this, have you?
Awesome. No, I haven't. Yeah, I figured you might pick this. So quick story about how annoying this is, but it has nothing to do with the quality of the book, which is that I during COVID I got a couple like access to a couple libraries, like one in Texas and then like one somewhere else, and I used them during COVID. And then I learned over time that's actually bad for the library systems there. And I'm like, okay, well I'll stop doing this. But I already have the access, so I just won't renew it. So my library access, the last one was like July, literally yesterday it ended, and I tried to get through all of the like loans, and the one loan that wouldn't come in time is The River is Waiting. Like it still had like 9 weeks, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna get to it, so I just canceled the hold. But I do want to read it, and it was because of your review.
Really good. Yeah, this is my favorite book of the year. But like it has some really traumatic stuff in it that happens that I don't recommend to everybody. So like just be prepared for that, but I mean, you'll be fine. So yeah, really, really good story though. It's it's like literary fiction about a guy who's addicted to drugs and does something really bad on accident, and everything that happens afterwards. It's really, really good. So awesome. And I did read. I know this much is true because didn't Jake pick that for you to read?
Jake picked it for me to read, yes. Okay. And I think that was like bad circumstances to read it under because I was trying to do it in a time crunch, and that was a whole big thing. It's a long book. It's very, very depressing, and I still like really liked it. Like I found it exhausting, and I don't wish that was the way that I had read it. And I do think a lot of the like letters with the grandpa is like not like it. I know where it goes, but I just wish that had been less. But like overall, I thought it was like a really well written, like impactful story. So I would definitely want to read more from Wally Lamb.
Yeah, I think you'll like this one more than for some of those reasons. Like one, it's not nearly as long as that. The other one's like 897 pages. This is like 400 maybe. And then on top of that, it's a much more focused story because there's not like all of these huge cuts to his grandpa's like upbringing and all that jazz. So I think you'll like it.
Sounds good. This is one that I actually have enough faith in that I might even just try to go buy it physically because I feel like I would like it a lot. So
it's really. I have 2 copies. I have an ARC and then I have a finished copy. So
of course you do. Awesome. I'm excited. That was a really good pick, and it's also like the number one that I expected you to pick for me. So I'm glad I was right. Jordan, did you just go or did I just go? I have the memory of a goldfish today.
It's my turn.
Okay, yeah.
Only one of us can have memory problems.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've had a long day.
Collective memory that we pass around.
It just keeps skipping me though. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll pick one for Ian then. Yeah. I hope you haven't read this. I did not. I own it, but hold on. I'll grab it. I'm on the floor.
You don't have to do the physical representation.
It's too late.
Okay.
It's too late.
I don't own all of the recommendations. So.
I don't either, hence why I didn't hold up Kyle's. But I hope you haven't read this. I don't think you have. According to Goodreads, you haven't. Vanished Birds by Simon Jimenez.
No, and I saw.
Oh no!
You're just gonna hop on here and be like, yeah.
I'm actually currently reading this, but very slowly.
I actually was originally gonna pick it for you, and then I saw you were reading it. So
yeah.
No, I haven't read this though. I'm really excited. I want to read this one and that author's other book. So
The Spear Cuts Through Water. That's Evie's favorite.
Yeah, this is a better one to start with, I think. The first chapter of this book is incredible, I think. And it's not like I haven't liked the rest. It's just that, like, I always have like reads that need to be read for whatever reason. So I just like pick up this book and read a chapter and then put it down for a little bit. But I'm really liking it. So I think that's a good pick, Jordan.
I loved it. I read it earlier this year, maybe the end of last year. It's so good. So I think you'll like it. I hope you'll like it.
Yeah, I'm optimistic. I've heard I don't think I've heard a negative thing. I know people have negative reviews out there for it, I'm sure, but like
Mike DNF'd it.
Dadgum. Okay. I know our corner of BookTube like typically likes it, so at least there's that.
I've loved both of the books I've read by him, so
yeah, Spear Cut Through Water is great. I want to reread it.
Yeah. It's so. I also want to read. I want to reread it physically because I listened to it the first time.
Yeah, I can't believe you listened to it the first time. I'm gonna try listening to it more the second time, but the first time, that's a nuts book, man.
It is.
I feel good about it though. I think
the audiobook of The Vanished Birds is very good as well, and I think Evie's right. It's more accessible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
nice. I like the audiobook for Vanished Birds quite a lot. I just feel like it's like a little heady, so I try to immersion read it. I don't try to just listen to it.
Yeah.
Or you can do like Evie does and reread them both all the time.
Obsessively. Have it playing while I sleep, all that jazz. Yeah.
I reread some books over and over as well. So
Jordan, I had picked like books for you besides the Windhaven one. And then like Windhaven didn't go through. So I was like, well, I should just pick another just in case. And this wasn't on your Goodreads, and it just like surprises me that it's not on your Goodreads. So like maybe you've read it and it just Goodreads is weird because I actually didn't look through Goodreads. I would go to the book and go through my friends because like it's just
that's what I do. I go to the book
so
and then I would go to who's
sometimes people just won't pop up there. So maybe you've read this, but if not, you definitely should. So it's Kindred by Octavia Butler.
I have read Kindred. I have read it.
Damn, I thought it seemed like a book.
It's not on Goodreads, but
well, it probably is. It just didn't decide to load for me. You know, Goodreads is okay. Yeah, it seemed like a book that
I
you would
actually have
read.
like a special edition of it. Yeah, incredible book. Everyone should read it.
Absolutely. Okay, so I will switch then. I'm gonna go with A Brightness Long Ago by Guy Gavriel Kay.
Okay, I was actually kind of hoping you would give me a Guy Gavriel Kay book.
Yeah, so you loved Sarantine Mosaic, and Brightness is my next favorite after Sarantine Mosaic, and it's short. Also, it has a good audiobook, which is always helpful. And I just think it's like incredible. Like I think like for the 450 pages, whatever it is, like it's like just insanely impactful. It is so good. I buddy read it with Evie actually, and I need to reread it at some point soon because it is just incredible. And yeah, Ben loved it too. Just and I would be very shocked if you didn't like it.
I did love the Sarantine Mosaic, and so I've been wanting to read another Guy Gavriel Kay book. So
and also not that this would be the next Guy Gavriel Kay book that I would recommend necessarily, but his new book, Written on the Dark, like it's pretty. Like I mean, all of his books are standalones except Sarantine Mosaic and Fiona Bar, but the epilogue to Written on the Dark, like ties into specifically Sarantine Mosaic and Brightness Long Ago in like a way that is so beautiful and poignant and like just like awe-encompassingly great. And so if you were to then read Written on the Dark, you'd get max emotions. So
sweet. I'm pumped. I thought you might give me a Guy Gavriel Kay book, and I'm glad.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah,
Guy Gavriel Kay guy is, but I hear he's good.
Yeah, you want to read Song for a Bone, right?
I had thought about giving you Sarantine Mosaic when I went and looked, but I decided on other stuff. But
it's like embarrassing the number of books I own by this guy, and I still have not read anything. I think I own 10 of his books.
That's impressive.
That's crazy. But you know what?
I keep finding him at library sales and stuff, and I'm like, 50 cents, sure.
Yeah, why
Exactly.
not?
I have like an absurd amount of Christian Cameron books. Like if you include Christian Cameron and Miles Cameron, which is like sci-fi fantasy name, and you include like ebook and physical books, I have like 30 of this guy's books. I've read one. And it was like good. Like it wasn't like this is mind bending. I have to get every. I just like I find them so cheap, or it's like he releases a new book and it's always a series that I'm interested in, and then he'll release like the new book in that series, and then the previous like 2 will be on like sale for 99 cents, and I'm like, well, I'm getting those. So like I just gotta like have like a 2-month Miles Christian Cameron day. So
girl math. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Ian.
Is it my turn? Well, hold on. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, we got all screwed up because we were in different. You moved, so
Yeah,
I'm
because you
sorry.
moved.
yeah.
I'm sideways. Okay. So I'm giving Jordan your second one for me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So tonally, I think this book is kind of similar to Vicious. So I don't know why you're getting this one. But the main reason is you read The Secret History recently, and like you weren't as crazy about it as I wanted you to be.
Yeah.
Because you said like I feel like I think you said like I feel like nothing's happening or something like that. It's a very long book. And kind of slow, so I thought maybe like a similar take on it, but more modern and fast paced would be good. So the book I chose for you is If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. Have you read that?
I have not.
Okay. Yeah. So it's very similar to The Secret History in that it's about a bunch of college students who kind of get obsessed with a study of one thing. But in this, instead of like Greek stuff, it's Shakespeare.
I love Shakespeare.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
man. Extra points then. So, yeah, I think you're really going to like it because I think a lot of the issues you had with The Secret History aren't present in this one. And
I'm actually reading a book right now that's similar to Secret History, but fantasy.
Really?
What's it called? I forgot what it's called. I'm listening to it. It's called The Scholar and the Last Fairy Door.
Oh, yeah, by H.T. Perry. I did see that on your Goodreads.
It's pretty good so far. I'm like halfway through it, but it's similar to The Secret History, so I'm like excited. I love these. I do love like this genre of books.
It just didn't quite work for you in Secret History.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous to read Secret History. Bookborn just read it too and gave it a mid review.
3 stars.
Yeah, I'm like,
I totally get why people love it. It just like I just felt like it was boring.
Yeah, I think you have to be in the right mood for it. It's a very slow burn, like it's a weird book, but I like it.
I think the ending was really impactful. I didn't hate it. I gave it 3.5 stars or something, so it was good.
I think that you'll like this one better. So
well, I'm excited, especially if it's about Shakespeare. I love Shakespeare.
It is, yeah. I think you'll like it a lot. I read it like very shortly after reading The Secret History, and I had kind of the opposite effect, where it's like I love The Secret History so much that I think I was expecting it to be more like that, and so I'm curious if you'll have the reverse of it and like this one more. So
sweet.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm excited. Thanks.
That's a good choice. I've not heard much about. Like I know I can visualize the cover and everything, but I didn't know what it was about, and sounds interesting.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't know it. I didn't know what it was about either.
It's a good time. It's a good time. Yeah, I think you'll like it. So
awesome, Jordan. I think you're picking your second for second for me, maybe.
Yeah.
Second for you. Okay, I've been flip-flopping back and forth all day on which one to do because it's 2 books that I have wanted you to read that you have been hesitant to read. And so this is why I'm nervous. I'm nervous you're going to
actually, once you say it, I'll probably be like, oh yeah, we've talked about this, but I can't think of books you've been pestering me to read.
Not really pestering, just books that I've been like, I think you should read them, and you're like, I don't know. So I think I'm going to go with. Okay, I'm gonna pick Empire of the Vampire by J. Kristoff.
That's good. That's actually okay. That's actually really good. I'm very glad you chose it. Like I know my reaction doesn't suggest that, but I recently bought Empire of the Damned in hardcover when it was on sale because I was like, well, if I'm gonna have them, I have the first one signed. I'm like, I should read these.
You sent me one as well. You sent me one of the signed ones.
Yeah. So the thing is I did sample this book and I didn't like hate it, but I certainly was far from liking it. But I didn't get very far. Like I got like 25 pages in. So I mean, this will be like a real attempt, and like I'll be able to finish it. Like I don't think it'll be bad enough that I'll DNF it. But yeah, In my heart,
I have no idea if you're gonna like it.
in my heart, I was hoping that languished for another 5 to 10 years, and then I would maybe eventually quietly send it off to the graveyard. But
well, Alex and I both loved it, so
a lot of people that I trust really liked it. Have you read it, Ian?
I gave it 2 stars.
Yeah, Ian, hater-a. That means I'm gonna like it.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Yeah. I think on reread I might like it better. I did not like the audio version of it, and there's like, I don't know, there's just some things about it that made me cringe.
Okay,
it's very try hard.
It is really try hard moments.
And I didn't try the audiobook very long, but the audiobook narrator does another series that I don't like, and I can't remember what it was, but I don't think he's a very good audiobook narrator. So
I think the second one was incredible. I did really like the first one too, but I think the second one was phenomenal. And yeah, they're cringy and they are trying.
I needed the push to read them. They take up so much. They take up 1/10 of that shelf. Like,
they're huge.
If I like them, then that's good. I've read books.
Well, it's a good time too, because the third one's coming out really soon.
Yeah. In November, I think.
Do you want to know what I was trying to choose between, or do you want me to tell you later?
Yeah.
I was trying to choose between that or Ninth House.
I really wish you would have chose Ninth House because I have it on my. I know, but I'm gonna read it anyway. So you got a twofer there.
Amazing.
It's on my hold for my library, and I actually just bought, literally 3 days ago. I bought these nice copies at my used bookstore because they were on sale and they're nice. So I'm like, I hate this cover of Hellbent, but they just look
nice. I know.
It's a really funny story. I was trying to figure out last minute double checking my books for you guys earlier today, and I was looking at Goodreads and I thought to myself, why am I looking at the books that I rated highly? I should be checking the books that I rated 2 and 3 stars for Kyle. And so I did, and I saw Ninth House down there, and I was like, maybe.
I don't know if I'm going to like
Ninth House. I was questioning that decision making until I clicked on Amina Al-Sarafi. And I was like, I gave this 2 stars, and I looked. I was like, Kyle gave it 4 stars, and Jordan, you gave it 4.5. I was like,
I gave it a 3.5.
You gave it a 7 out of 10, but you rounded it up on Goodreads.
Yeah, because that's how math works, Ian.
Thanks, thank you.
No, Kyle. I will say, I don't know. So the 2 you were going to choose for me were the Reformatory and Small Mercies, which were excellent choices. Yeah, so the Reformatory was a bad time for me to read it. I was halfway through it when my rabbit died. So I just feel like I really liked it. I just don't think I retained a lot in the second half. I think in a year or two I'd actually reread it because I thought it was really I have no criticisms. It just when certain stuff near the end starts happening and everybody's emotional, I'm like, this should be emotional and I don't give a damn. And I'm like, that's just on me right now. So, but I really liked it. And Small Mercies was excellent. So you did have 2 really good choices. So
yeah, I wish that I could take credit for you having read Small Mercies because it's such a good book. But
I feel like I had that one on hold for a long time because you read it. And I don't think I ever actually, I think it might still be on hold.
Dennis Lehane is just a sleeper, incredible. Just he makes good shows. He makes good books.
I know he's in my top 5 authors now for sure.
Yeah, he's incredible. What have you read from him, Ian?
I've read almost all of his books. There's 4 I haven't read. So there's a trilogy from him that's historical fiction called the Danny Kaufman.
Oh yeah. I really want to read that. Josh really talks about that a lot.
Yeah, he does. So I'm gonna read that this year at some point, and then I haven't read his standalone since Before the Fall or something like that. Everything else I've read and I've loved. I've rated at least 4 of his books 5 stars, maybe 5, and I haven't disliked any of them. So.
Before We Fall or Before They Fall or whatever is the only one of his standalones I haven't read now, and then I read the first of the Kenzie and Gennaro books.
Yeah,
and I've liked everything. Yeah, the first one has really good writing, and I feel like the plot is just so bare bones. I didn't care about the plot at all, but even it's his first book. Yeah, and I'm like, that was a really good line. He's just a good writer. Have you read anything by him, Jordan?
I have not.
I actually almost picked Small Mercies for you too, Jordan, because I just want everybody to read it, and it's got literally the most badass female main character.
Mary Pat.
Holy crap, she's
Mary Pat's
Batman.
Incredible.
She's like Batman. Yeah.
She is better than Batman because she doesn't have money on her side. She just has anger.
Yeah, so good.
I love
angry women.
I would start with Small Mercies, Jordan. It's also only 300 pages. Super short. Audiobook's good. Highly recommend it. Just separately from these choices, just you should read it.
All right. I checked it out.
Cool.
Heck yeah. So good.
Small Mercies is a book by Dennis Lehane. And
it's so funny you say Lahan. I say Lahane. I don't know which one.
I think you're right. I said it that way, and as soon as I said it, I'm like, why did I say that? But it's Lahane. It's his newest book, and like, I don't know for sure, but it seems like he is kind of semi-permanently shifted to Hollywood. And he wrote Small Mercies during the COVID lockdown. So I think it might be the last book we get from him for a while. Like I don't know for sure, but it's just like he keeps
out pretty far right now. Yeah,
he's been like doing so many TV show things in the last like decade that I feel like that's kind of where he's been. And then Small Mercies was just like, he's like, well, the world shut down. I'll write a book, and it was a banger.
Holy crap! So. And it was so good. It's probably my favorite book by him. But it's tough. He also wrote Mystic River, which is amazing. Shutter Island, which is amazing. Gone Baby Gone, which is amazing. Like really good stuff.
So I would say Mystic River is my favorite book by him because I think the plot is better. And like I feel like the way everything unravels, like I just think that book, like the end is more impactful, but Mary Pat is a better character. So it's like it's kind of like they're neck and neck for me.
Both really
good. Dennis Lehane like writes like crime thrillers, like crime books.
Crime fiction, yeah.
Yeah. Shutter Island is also
psychological suspense, kind of, maybe. Yeah. Shutter Island is amazing.
He also wrote on this show that nobody's ever heard me talk about called The Wire. First time ever mentioning it.
What show? Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's just this show that I don't mention. Like I don't have any tattoos for it or anything like that.
I've actually never watched The Wire. I really need to, especially considering how much I love it.
I didn't know you made a huge mistake telling me that because I'm gonna bother you about it now.
Bother me every day. No longer about if I've read the books you recommended. It's now have I watched The Wire. So.
Well, I'm more confident in my Wire love than in most books. Like, it's great. Sam, I think The Wire's okay. Okay. We talked for too long. I have no idea who's next. What did we just go with?
Okay.
Small Mercies.
Oh no, that wasn't actually a recommendation. Jordan, you just gave your last recommendation to Kyle.
Oh yeah. So then it's Ian's turn.
Correct.
No, Kyle, you have to give something to me.
This Ian, you screwed this all up by switching. I have no idea what's going on.
All my fault.
Okay. I do have to give something to you. You are right. Okay. So, Ian, I had like several choices for you, and like honestly, I am trying to. So like when I do these, I try to mix with like books that I really love and I want people to have read, and like obviously that I think they would like, but also books that I don't think they will get to soon.
Mm-hmm.
Which is ultimately why I didn't choose Song for Our Bone for you. That was actually like when we first thought about this, I was like Clash of Kings and Song for Our Bone. That was even before I knew that was one of the books you were going to read soon. And I just think you made that video and you're already pushed to read him.
See, I thought you didn't watch my channel when I made that video. Dang.
Yeah, it was a mistake. So I did change to a book that you might not even heard of it unless you've heard me talk about it. And I think it was really great. And Ben is in the chat, hopefully still, because Ben loved it and we read it together. It's called Darien by C.F. Egolden, which is Con Egolden. He did one fantasy trilogy. He normally writes historical fiction. And he wrote under C.F. Egolden at the same time that he was like cranking out books, historical fiction. And they got no marketing. They got no push. Nobody fucking read them. And they were great. Like Ben and I read them together last year, and we thought they were great. They're like each like 300 pages. Darien, and then the second one's Shang, and then the third one is The Sword Saint. And the first book, Darien, is about a city with I think 12 houses, and each house has like an ancient artifact that like gives them magic, and they kind of rule this city together, and they all keep each other in balance. And people just have like random magic. Like there's not like a magic system. It's just like you have like a knack. So like a guy might be able to like aim a little bit better. It's essentially mutants is essentially what it is. And so it's just about this like political atmosphere in Darien, and then something happens. And that's the book that I obviously want you to read, but I'll tell you a little bit about how the story goes on, which is Shang is a rival city-state. And the second book takes place mostly in Shang and deals with their political system and how they want to interact with the city of Darien. And then the third book kind of brings that storyline full circle all together. I think it's a really tight trilogy, and I think you will really like it. And Ben agrees. He thinks you will also really like it.
Okay. Yeah. I've literally never heard of this.
I haven't either. I had to Google it.
Yeah, I could tell you hadn't.
The lights were flashing. Yeah. I think Jordan's looking this up right now.
Nobody. Okay, so here's the thing. I have lots of Goodread friends. Like I think it's like 850, and they all read like sci-fi, fantasy, historical fiction, all this stuff. When Ben and I read this, I had one guy on my Goodreads friends that had read it, and that's because he's like a big historical fiction nut, and he had read all of Connor Golden's books, and so he had then read his other book. He was literally the only person. So like nobody in our sphere had read them, and me and Ben have been trying to like light the torch a little bit. He got a couple other people to read them, and I think that more people should read them. So
okay. All right, I like what you said about it, and I trust you and Ben. If there was just me recommending it, I'd be like, but
yeah, exactly. There is an audiobook. I think there's a weird rights situation about it, so if you can't get it, let me know, and we can figure it out.
Yeah, you have your ways, as I've discovered.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited. You'll have to send me that because I had a pen and I dropped it. So
that's fine. We'll recap when we actually can write things down. So
sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, so now I think I'm picking for Kyle, and then Kyle's picking for Jordan, and Jordan's picking for me, and then we're done.
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. All right, we've got it. Okay, Kyle, your last book from me, I'm really torn on. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to give you all of my sad, dark books that I love. So, this next book is my favorite book from last year. It is a literary horror western, sort of. Not really super horror, but it is really good. It's The Devil All the Time by Donald Ray Pollock.
Oh, I watched this movie.
Forget it. If you already know what happens, like, what's the movie?
Is this? I liked it.
Okay.
This is the Tom Holland movie with Robert Pattinson, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I liked it.
Okay, I do want. I mean, if you like the movie, then I'm gonna go ahead and read it. I guess it's the book.
Tell you what. I read a lot of books. I will read that one also, but give me your last one, or give me your other one. I'll give you a mulligan.
The last one is Gothic by Philip Fracassi.
Oh, that's a great choice. Okay, yeah, I have the ebook for that. Yeah.
Okay, because I saw that you. Well, because we talked about the third world time travel, and you didn't end up liking it all that much, and I'm like, I can't let that be like the most recent thing you've read from him because he has so many good books.
Yeah, I am all in on him. Like, I just think like it's tough to switch genres. Like, I mean, I don't think Third World Time Travel is a bad book. It just feels kind of average to me. But it's his first sci-fi, so I'm like, I would read more sci-fi from him. But Boys in the Valley is incredible. Like, I love that book, so I'm way more pumped for his horror.
Okay, yeah. If you like Boys in the Valley, I think you'll like Gothic. It's super good. Like, it's about this writer who gets like a possessed desk. And like it's very like it reminds me of The Shining kind of because it's like this author who like slowly goes crazy kind of. It's super good. So
awesome.
I'm just gonna switch. You can read The Devil All the Time if you want to because it's an amazing book, but we'll call Gothic my main pick. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I get what you mean. You guys just kind of both got 3 from me accidentally, so it's fine because I'm gonna read 9 pounds anyway. So
there you go.
I will at least prioritize The Devil All the Time though because I don't have like the book, so I'll read the other ones, and if I can get Devil All the Time, I'll also read that.
Okay, the audiobook's really good for it too. It's Kirby Hayborn. I like his narration.
Kirby Hayborn's great. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Okay, that's a good choice. Yeah, thank you. Go ahead, Jordan.
All right, I'm picking Ian's last one for me. Yes. I have 3 more. Trying to pick which one. Because I'm nervous because I feel like I cannot pin down what books you like. So I'm like, I feel like it's a toss-up. I'm going to feel like any of them. So, okay. I'm going to pick, because we've talked about it before, I'm going to pick The Raven Scholar.
Okay.
Because I read it recently and I loved it. I think you'll like it. I know we had talked about it. So,
yeah,
that's my pick.
I was supposed to have read it ages ago because I haven't marked for it, but I didn't finish it. So I'm happy. I really need to read this book.
I liked it a lot, so I hope you like it.
I have a really good feeling about it.
One of the many books I'm waiting for at the border, Ian, is the Illumicrate edition of Raven Scholar, because it's like $40 to ship that to Canada, and it's like $6 to ship it to the States. So I'm like, well, since I'm going down, so I will have that nice edition soon.
Man, how many books do you have waiting for you?
I'm not answering that on a live.
For you to smuggle across the Canadian border.
Books across the border.
I don't smuggle, but you know what's funny is that like, so it's literally like 3 minutes across the border. It's like there's like a border shipping service. You go there and then you bring it across. So obviously, like the border people know. Like I just say, oh, I went down to the border shipping service. And they're like, okay, what'd you get? And you just like show them your receipts or whatever. But it is funny because like when I go down, I almost exclusively only get books. So like the last time there was like 6 or 7 packages back there, and he's like, oh, what'd you get? I'm like, books. He's like, those are all books? And I'm like, yeah, they're all books. And I'm like, here's the receipts and like a couple of were gifts or whatever. But he's like, all right, man, there's no tariffs on books. And you just let me.
He's judging you, man.
Hey.
He was like, nerd.
Yeah, for sure. I did get all of the Dungeon Crawler Carl hardcovers.
Oh, they're so pretty
because they're really nice, and they were like crazy good sale for like Prime Day or whatever. It was like,
yeah, they did have a good sale on them.
They were all like way discounted, and they were like buy two get one free. So it's just like I'm getting all those. So
they're so pretty.
Yeah. Is it just me doing Jordan's last one now?
Yep.
Okay. This one's difficult. I have two. I feel like one is maybe too close to Brightness Long Ago. I'm gonna go with Empire in Black and Gold by Adrian Tchaikovsky.
Ooh.
Okay.
Now this is mean of me because it is the beginning of a 10-book series. So like that's not good.
Listen, I had a mean one for you, so I'll take it.
But that being said, so there's a couple things. One, I have only read the first two, so if you did like really like it and keep on, like we could buddy read them, which would be nice motivation. But secondly, they are broken up into mini arcs. It's not like you have to like it's like the first four are like a main arc. And Adrian Tchaikovsky had written all four before he like submitted them, so he like could tell one story if he never got published again. So
I do love Adrian Tchaikovsky. So
yeah, and I don't think you've read any of his fantasy.
Yes, I read the newer ones. The
City of Last Chances and stuff.
Yes,
nice.
Yes,
okay,
but I think I haven't read the sequel yet. I've only read City of Last.
Oh, House of Open Wounds is so good. That's my favorite Adrian Tchaikovsky book, I think.
Okay, well then I'll move that up my TBR too because it's like one that I've just been meaning to read that I haven't read.
Yeah, I think Empire Black and Gold is really good. I find like the bug kindens like make people not want to read the book because it sounds weird, but it actually is just like a really cool. There's just like people, and then like each like group of kinden have like a different like bug ability essentially.
He does love bugs, huh?
He's a weird bug man. He really is.
Man. He likes bugs.
He does. But yeah,
I just recommended really Children of Time to somebody recently, and I was like, it's about spiders, but it's good, I promise.
Well, don't count your chickens before they hatch yet, Ben, okay? Ian is hard to guess. You know, he might be like, Windhaven is written by George R. Martin, 1 star. So
honestly, it could happen. I'm not gonna say it couldn't.
Yeah, I was all of mine. I was like, I liked them, so.
I don't think I'm the hardest to pick for, but maybe I am. I don't know.
I think Kyle and I are just easy to please.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like most books.
So
I feel like it takes a lot for Kyle and I to be like, that book sucked.
It has to be like Never Flinch by Stephen King. You know? I did give 2 books. So I've read 207 books this year, and I've only given 2 1 star. So I
haven't had a single 1 star.
So
I think I've had a 2 star.
Yeah, I've had a couple 2 stars, but still, it would be like less than 10 of those are less than 3 stars. So like mostly I like books. So
yeah, I've only given 1.5 star, and then 1 like 2. So not too bad.
What was the one you hated? What's your haterade?
The newest Riley Sager book. It's
awful. Really? Interesting.
Yeah, I hated it. Yeah.
I read the one and I really liked it. It's like the house one. They might all.
Oh yeah, it was like the one, the only one left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one was pretty good. He's got some real stinkers though. And then the Stephen King book was my second least favorite. I gave
no. Evie is slandering me. Hold on. Evie, I chose 2 books for you, and one of them you loved, and the other one you have not even touched. So do not pull this on me. Jake gave you a book that you hated. So, you're basic. Okay, let's recap real quick. That's everybody, right? We did all 4? Okay.
Yeah.
I've got 4.
The 4 books that I'm reading are Stupid Empire of the
4
Vampire.
4 plus 2.
Yeah. Empire of the Vampire, Being Mortal, The River is Waiting, and I just blanked on it. What was the one you chose, Ian? Gothic. Yeah. And then I'm gonna try to read Ninth House and The Devil All the Time.
Yeah.
And Ian is reading some stuff that he's gonna tell you because I already forgot.
I'm reading The Raven Scholar and Vanishing Birds, right? That's what's called?
Vanished Birds.
Vanished Birds. Okay, Vanished Birds.
I feel like those are really strong picks, Jordan. Yeah.
I'm excited. We got a bird theme going on.
I do have a bird that.
Oh, well, and then Kyle,
I
you
have
got
a lot of
Windhaven.
faith. I have a lot of faith in the Vanished Birds. I'm more nervous about Raven Scholar, but I think you're gonna like Vanished Birds.
I mean, the Goodreads score is going in your favor. It's got like a 4.4 or something crazy like that.
It's very good.
Yeah. And I've been wanting to read that one. So, and then Kyle, you chose Windhaven, and then that obscure one that I can't remember the name of.
Darien.
Like Darien?
Like the name Darien, like Darien. But I will send it to you.
Okay, I've got it. I've got it written down. Cool.
Okay.
All right, mine were Vicious by V.E. Schwab, A Brightness Long Ago by Guy Gabriel Kay, If We're Villains by an author I didn't write down, and Empire of Black and Gold by Adrian Tchaikovsky.
Strong picks all around, guys.
I'm excited,
I feel like
guys.
That's a good set of books.
And apart from Jordan, none of us picked really long books.
Hey, yeah, I was gonna say, wait, yeah, this is pretty chunky.
Raven Scholar is kind of long.
I have heard from people that it reads really fast, though.
It does read really fast.
I've heard the same thing.
I will argue that Empire of the Vampire read pretty fast too, for how long it is. Like, it is so long, but it did read really fast for me.
In my book club in real life, this month somebody picked a book that's like terrible, and I just like it. I read it real fast because I hated it. So maybe that's the thing.
Speed that sucker, yeah.
I've had a book that I hate read like that. It was for a book club, which is why I didn't DNF it, but I read it so fast because I was like annotating like, this sucks, this is stupid.
What book?
It was called Jane 2. It was just like she had found it at like a Goodwill and was just like, the cover's cute. But it was incredibly racist. Like, really bad book.
Questionable decision making there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, this was fun. And I'm excited to read these books. And I feel like probably 2 months is realistic. Like, I feel like we'll get together in like September-ish. But I mean, no big rush. And thanks for joining us in the chat, everybody. And if you've read any of these books, let us know in the comments how you think we will like them.
Yeah, let us know who you think had the best picks.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good question. Ben says, I feel great about these picks, including the possible disaster of Empire of the Vampire, since Kyle hating a book is always a fun scene. Ben just wants somebody else to have made me feel the pain that he made me feel by reading The Magicians, which is awful.
Yeah, honestly, I think that there is a strong chance that you will either love Empire of the Vampire or you will absolutely hate it. Like, I don't see it in the middle here.
Have you read any of his books?
No.
Have you read Nevernight? Okay.
Wow. No. Okay, interesting.
I also love Nevernight.
You know what? Actually, so it's funny how much his books don't seem interesting to me based on how people talk to them, considering how like unabashedly cool that I think he is generally. Like, every time I've seen like a post from him, anytime like he was on like Mike's channel, I'm like, this is my guy. He just like hangs out, likes metal. Like, I'm just like, yeah, this is my tribe, except for the silly ass books he probably writes. So I would like to like his books. So, all right, guys, we're gonna end here, and have a nice night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.